So we're back at it again. Tell your mom, tell your friend. Your abuela's favorite novela. You know? We done talking about 26. It's on 27. Live and direct. With the one, the only. Got one before he exited the building. Bagwork, how you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feels good to be considered a champion. You know what I mean? After all the disrespect, glad to be here. It's been a great week. Got a lot of stuff to show you guys, so glad we could get this in today.
Yes, sir. No, I don't know the feeling, but I'll pretend to. But a man that can share that same sentiment, the one, the only, Mr. Frows, you're up, my down, you're left, my right. The most feared man, some might have said. Frows.
What's up? What's up, man? And yes, welcome to the club. Let me be the first to welcome you. Bag, you earned that, man. It's a good feeling, as you can probably attest to now, man. Nobody can take it away from you. So shout out you.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. So what we got rolling today, man? Let's see. We got a good pod lined up for you guys. The first topic that we had was the grind. Mention of the teams in the grind. Who do you guys get in the grind? You're all both in there.
ECU on this side.
ECU. I like that pick, honestly. Their jerseys are filthy. Probably the
Yes,
best
sir.
the best you can get right there. And I heard their pipelines are pretty good. Kind of dominant.
That's what they're telling me. We'll see if it actually plays out that way, but looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. Took Washington State.
Another good
Pacific
one.
Northwest. So there was a little contention earlier, but we were able to put out an appeal with after some further data came out. Real clutch. The timing couldn't have been any better. So just enough time for an appeal, but I think it might have helped the league more than it helped me.
Why should you say that?
Gave some dudes a chance to pick teams that might not have been there later, and then left some quality teams that are still on the board for us to have 30. That I think there's one or two teams that went unpicked that I might have taken real early, but that's just me. So
What happened to Navy, Terrell?
They're rated too high. They're 2.5 stars.
Okay.
maybe
I see.
30 too high. Army was almost in that boat too. I think Air Force is still good, and then, but I was never looking at the academy schools. Military got what they needed out of me, so I'm good.
I hear it.
I feel you there. So I mean, let's go down. Let's talk about some of these teams that other people. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention. I ended up with who did I get? Memphis.
How did you forget the ultimate switch up as soon as that list came out?
Yeah. Memphis is. I mean, I feel like they're a great pick. I mean, they got a tier 3 pipeline in Tennessee. It's always good to have tier 3 pipeline, and the grind is going to be, only a handful of teams, maybe half the league or less, is going to have that from the jump. Obviously, tier 4 is reserved for like 2 or 3 teams only, but they got a nice thing going there, and then they have like a huge, silver and bronze thing going on through the whole like deep south. So they should be solid. On top of the fact they're like one of the better base teams, anyways. So I'm pretty happy with that pick. Everybody who's been in the league since 25 had a chance to get a top team if they were really trying to get one. So, I can't say I'm too mad about it. We can go through some of these other teams people got. So let's see. I guess I can pull up the entire list of the teams that people got. We can kind of go down through some of these. Any teams in particular stand out to you guys? I mean, I know these are smaller school people may not know that much about them. But anybody else you think got a real steal here? As we have the full 31 so far, we have one open spot, 31 teams so far taken.
I don't really know who Corey is, but I like Oregon State. I feel like Oregon State has some good promise.
Yeah,
they dropped a lot further than I thought they would have.
That's a great call for sure. You guys don't remember Corey, but he was very solid in our 2025 Dynasty. I forgot what team he was in there, but he was like making the playoffs on the regular.
What's his gamer tag?
Corey Coleman, something.
Oh, yeah. I remember that dude.
Yeah.
He's okay. He's all right.
So he's back. And yeah, I also was surprised Oregon State fell to him. The West Coast is going to be interesting because there's a lot of good teams out there. I mean, I know, San Diego State is definitely the premier team to get, probably in the Dynasty, but because they have Tier 4 pipeline in Southern California, if anybody wasn't aware. But there's so much competition on the West, too, though, which is interesting, because you got Wazoo there. They'll be making a lot of noise. And they got the Pacific Northwest as well as, I think, SoCal, correct me if I'm wrong, Terrell.
Yep, Tier 3 on both.
Yep, so, they're right there. UNLV is going to be making noise over there as well. Someone ended up taking Sac State. I don't know what their pipelines are going to be, but they'll be hanging around for sure. Oregon State will have good pipelines down there. Hawaii, I think, has a California pipeline. They feel like they should, maybe not. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Got double check.
But yeah, the West Coast will be interesting. Especially if what'd you say?
Tier 2 in Southern Cal for Hawaii.
Tier 2 in Southern Cal. So there's a lot of competition out there. Let alone if it ends up that Fresno State ends up being an eligible team. That'll make waves over there out west for sure. I mean, that'll be if they do, they'll be the best base team on the West Coast for sure.
Yeah, a lot of built-in rivalries on the West.
Mm-hmm. Surprised nobody took San Jose State. I really like that team. Their jerseys are filthy. They probably have the best jerseys on the West Coast, I would say. They have endless combos. They're like the West Coast.
Yeah.
They're like the West Coast Maryland.
Wow.
Yeah, they're Under Armour too. They're Under Armour, and they got a lot of jerseys. But I get why they went unpicked. Anybody else stand out to you guys? Anyone seems interesting?
But I'll let you know. I'll let Frowz tee off on this.
No, I just want to quickly say, Kenzo I saw he was Toledo. I don't really know much about Toledo, but I know the user Kenzo's good, so can see what he can do with him.
There's a lot of good users in this league who aren't. It ended up working out just how I wanted. I didn't want to have complete just exactly the same users as the league. So some of the best users in the league aren't in this, particularly OG. I mean, a lot of them, honestly. Out of Tier 1 guys, only a few are in this. But there are a lot of other guys who are good. That Air Force user, he actually runs the flex bone, which is a headache to guard at times, especially in this league.
Oh my gosh!
So
keep him off my schedule, please.
Nah, it's gonna be random. So you might end up having bro. I don't want to play him either. He's actually good at that flex bone stuff, so that'll be annoying. That Boy Wonder user runs his own dynasty and he does well. He's won some championships, I know for sure. The guy who got Western Michigan, I know, has won some dynasty championships. Corey, as we mentioned, is another good user. Okinzo, you mentioned, very solid. So there's a good group down there, man, and definitely I'm interested to see who really ends up making a bunch of noise there. I feel like there's going to be a lot of guys who kind of jump out, and hopefully I can add one more really good player. I'm definitely trying, especially if that Fresno State team comes open. I might hold them off from everybody else and just give them to a really good user, so then we have another person kind of making noise. But yeah, I mean, for me, I'm really interested. A lot of these teams kind of fell down the rankings. I'm trying to think. I mean, now that J. Roth took Army, that was a really good team that was out there that I was surprised didn't get picked. And honestly, I didn't think they were as good as they were until Fries had mentioned it. I knew they were 2 stars, but I thought their ratings were super low. But they're actually pretty solid. I mean, besides having no quarterback, you got to rebuild them for sure to how you play. But if you're a run-heavy guy, they already kind of are loaded up for you. You're going to have to run the ball year one. But the other plus about that team is it's never going to drop probably below 2 stars because their academics are going to be an A plus. So kind of keep them up, keep them afloat, which is nice. Those Texas teams are going to be really good with Boogie and Chuck. We'll see if they can, be dominant because those are definitely two very good teams. Mumble got USF's another really good team as well. So a lot of good work up there at the top, man. But it'll definitely be interesting. Let's see if any of these teams are mentioned in the NIL spreadsheet that we had. We'll just sort
I
this.
do want to say Temple. I think Temple's a scary slip at 30, not because of the user, but I think they're the only tier 3 for Big Apple. So they could
not Army's up there. Army's not up there.
No, Big Apple is scarce.
Wow.
As far as pipelines, I could tell you. Yeah, I think it's Rutgers, Penn State forward, then Temple's the only team right now for us that can even out have a tier 3. The next closest is nobody picked UMass. Did we get a Central Michigan?
Nobody took Central Michigan. Someone took Western Michigan. Yeah.
Yeah, Western Michigan is the next closest with a tier 1.
Interesting. So, yeah, that's a great pick, honestly. It's always.
And then Rice on pick is also wild to me.
Yeah. I mean, Texas is crowded, and someone's already got the Texas schools. It'll be interesting to see like how the CPU teams do this year because they said they improved the CPU recruiting logic, and if they did, that's going to make it really hard for all those schools because Texas is going to get just plundered by all the big schools. Texas, Texas A&M, whatever, Tech, Oklahoma, LSU, da. So then you're really fighting for 3 stars and maybe sneaking a 4 here and there. But then, then you have the Texas powerhouses there plus Tulsa, or the Texas, mid-major powers. So, I mean, this is sorted by dominant score right now, which is interesting. But the highest team on the dominant score in our league is looking like it's going to be Tulsa. Tulsa is the best team. Looks like they have the highest NIL by far as well. Highest pipeline is tier 3, but it looks like based on this, they're supposed to be the team to beat. Heavy again with another great pick, man. Heavy has gotten Fresno State's going to be 2.5 stars, by the way. I see that there. So they're going to be out. They're going to stay out. Heavy's made 2 great picks. Tulsa's going to be the best team in the grind, and Oklahoma, also based on this, which we'll get to eventually, is one of the top teams in the game as a 5-star, 4th highest NIL. I mean, they're the real deal. Heavy is doing his thing with that. I don't know if he did that on purpose or what, or if it's just luck of the draw, but he's really, really out here. Wow, man, Rice sitting there, untaken. Anyone listening to this pod, you have the inside track on Rice. Easily one of the best teams in here, clearly. 2 stars, over 2,000 NIL with 1-2.
Academic prestige.
Yeah, they can't go down. They are low overall, but I would trust the numbers on this one. Once again, showing Oregon State even above San Diego State, dropping to 22 is pretty crazy. Army, J-Ross got the second best team in here as well. We got some good teams, good things going. Rice is sitting there, man. Someone should claim Rice. I don't know. And then we got a lot of the usual suspects here. Colorado State, another one ranked high. I don't think was taken by anybody. Rest of these taken for sure. USF dropping that low is kind of interesting. They do have a tier 4 pipeline though at USF. Louisiana Tech wasn't taken with a tier 4 pipeline. These are some good teams out here. Toledo, good pick by Terrell's kind of up there. What else we got going on? Someone just changed off of Nevada. San Jose State, as I mentioned, is a good program, man, and no one's taking them. Let's see if anybody took some of the worst programs.
What they do with North Dakota State?
They're at the bottom. They're at the
Dang.
bottom.
You mean North Dakota State or South Dakota State?
North, like the new. They just got into the.
Oh yeah, you're right.
D1,
North Dakota State. You're right. You're right. I don't. Yeah, they're down here at the bottom with Sac State. Half star guys taking half star teams. Who else is taking a half star team out here? I think someone took Jackson State, which a 0-star team is insane work to me.
That was your boy.
Who?
That was J-Rock.
No, he didn't take
Oh
Jackson.
no, that was Arkansas State. Sorry.
He did take Arkansas State. That was, seems like, I guess, somewhat of an
Where's
okay.
Sacramento State? They got to be.
They're right
low,
here,
right?
133, right underneath North Dakota State, which is 131. Nobody's taking a lot of these teams at the bottom. People made pretty solid picks. I mean, those two, I get it. They're new to the game. I don't think anyone took any of these other ones.
Surprising James Madison is that low.
Where are they? I don't see them right now. Oh, I see them. Yeah, it's disrespectful, honestly. I mean, it's like, it should be a premier program in this game.
Been for the last couple of years.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, they've been good for a long time. Liberty being that low is also I just don't get it. I mean, I guess they are above ODU.
J-Rock is in the chat trying to figure out, did he make the right choice going Army over Rice?
I guess we'll figure it out, or he'll figure it out. There's a lot of good teams in here, though, man. If y'all are tuned in the grind, I mean, some of y'all are sleeping on some of these higher up teams. Y'all are just kind of leaving on the table. Texas State being as low as it is interesting, especially because they're like in the Pac-12 now. Yeah, so
somebody took Utah State, right?
someone did end up taking Utah State. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So Sincere got Utah State, right? Yeah, it's a good pick by him. Yeah, see, look, someone took Jackson State. Man, Cam, if you're listening, do better.
There's still time.
There's still time. You know what I'm saying? There's still time, guys. Yeah, so I guess that's enough of that, I guess. What else we got going on today? Oh, Teambuilder. I guess I don't have a Teambuilder thing pulled up. Troy, do you want to talk about Teambuilder though? I know you're planning on implementing a Teambuilder team. What's going on there?
Teambuilder, as far as the grind or just in general?
Well, just in general. I think they added some new features. I know you're usually on top of that type of thing, so.
Oh, for sure. Added some new experiences. I know big thing in the community was a stadium builder. This time they added a stadium builder. You can create your own custom stadium off of the general ones, or you can pick from the ones that are already in there. And then depending on how big or small you want it, they've also added some high school stadiums just for the Road to Glory guys. And if you want to do that, custom goalposts for some of the teams that have the H goalposts, or it's just the regular ones with the single post. The stadium itself, crowd customization, same thing as any of your big schools. You get to kind of select what the percentage of your normal home game colors would be. So if you wanted like 60% of the people are wearing white versus the other 40 are wearing black, you get to kind of customize that, customize your school history. And then the big thing is the soundscape, getting able to select your bands, your chants. I think they got a couple of licensed tracks now. And historical team records. So you can enter them as if you want, or if you want to, I don't know if you can just port them over, but you can input each one manually. The location is big, same thing as regular teams in Dynasty. It's now your proximity to home grades are going to be determined on where your school actually is. So your latitude and longitude, is going to be more contingent on what the proximity to home grades. So no longer what was it? A team, I had Rice early in the grind last year. and the dude was from like Pasadena or Katy, Texas. And it said I had to spend 30 points on a visit. And I posted it because I was living in Houston at the time. I was like, why is that a thing? Because Katy is literally a 30-minute drive. So that should have been 10 points. So glad they got that updated. And then at the end of the season, they will allow you to update, I think, logos, new uniforms, and if not in this league, but update the stadiums as well. So
Man,
definitely a
that's
little more in depth with the team builder, and I think they're still going to allow some of the deeper commentary that they got with Joel Klatt now to help along with that. So
man, that sounds elite. Like I kind of want to do a team builder myself now. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could. I wish I could have some ones that were like gonna be like, because I know eventually they will have a bunch of pre-downloaded ones in terms of just like the jerseys, and because like I don't want to make the jerseys myself because it's kind of a lot of work and like the stadium. It would be nice if I had one. Like, can you download people's work they've already done?
absolutely. Absolutely. You could do that now on 26. That was kind of playing with it just to see how the settings work. Behind the scenes, I know Bag was talking about he was concerned about stadiums. I have not found anything or any way that people are cheating stadium sizes. So just in team builder landscape, I don't know if custom will make that big of a difference, if any at all, as long as the stadiums are the same size. But we're not saying that somebody with Jackson State is going to be able to do a 101 size stadium because they, even at the D stadium pulse, that's still 40, 50,000 people. So I'll let Bag talk about that. I'm under the notion, as long as the stadium is like roughly the same size, maybe minus 1,000 people or two, I don't think it'll make a difference. I haven't seen anything. And when I mean a deep dive, I've been scouring, trying to find a way to make sure, see if people are like cheating the system. And no, it's locked in. And then as long as you guys are transparent about what's going on, I don't think there's any real way to cheat that. So,
Well, what I want to know is it possible to, so like let's just say, right? I don't think Tennessee State's in the game, right? So, and I would assume that there's probably someone who's put their stuff together online. So could I basically pull down like a Tennessee State themed stadium and the jerseys, but however still have the Memphis uniform, or not uniform, roster?
if somebody built it that way, pre-built, and you're okay with whatever grades and stuff they did, absolutely. That's the big thing now. You can import a team. It will keep the grades however the person built it, and then it will just take the roster from the team you're replacing. That's the only thing I'm not the biggest fan of, is that you have to replace a team, but I understand it, how the game is coded. But yes, you could import, you said Tennessee State. You could import Tennessee State over Memphis if you like all their uniforms, and then whoever built the stadium, if it mirrors whatever they have, you could do that. And then once you do that, it's going to ask you, do you want to keep that roster, or do you want to import, or do you want to import the roster, or do you want to use the Memphis roster?
Interesting.
And that's when you will get the chance to be like, use the Memphis roster, so you'll just have that roster. So there's no funny business there.
True. Well, the school grades being the same is major. So I guess then my next question is, if I really just want the uniforms and maybe the stadium, can I go back and reset the school grades to being the same as Memphis? Because that's the other thing that we talked about too, with basically like keeping the same stadium location and jersey, or same location, stadium, school grades, and pipelines, just to keep the league, balanced essentially as it's supposed to be. So I'm wondering, if I download the Tennessee roster, can I then go back and edit those things to be matched to Memphis if they were switched? Or would I have to create it myself?
You would have to create it to match it. So like what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in there and I'm going to mirror essentially everything that Washington State has when I'm doing that team builder. So they're going to have the tier 3 pipelines, the tier 2 pipelines, and then the rivals from the front screen on whatever the Dynasty thing is. So just kind of keep it the same that way, but no, you would have to go in there and manually do that. You can't download something and then edit. Once you download it, it's already the finished product once you find it on the Xbox or PS5.
Okay. Well, that is dope. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. It's just a lot of work. So I guess I'll probably just be sticking with Memphis, even though that is really cool for sure. Definitely kind of want to look more into that. Frost, how you feel about Team Builder? Are you gonna make a Team Builder?
No sir, no sir. It sounds fun though for y'all, but I'm just too fast for me for real. Most of it, what's what y'all were explaining, I was nodding along, but we'll be rocking with ECU and keeping them keeping them like that.
Well, luckily you got one of the dopest teams, jerseys wise and
Yes
everything.
sir.
So you should be pretty squared away. Terrell, any hints on who you're gonna be making Washington State into?
Oh, if you've seen it in the chat a couple times, then it's gonna still be Washington State, but it's gonna be the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna probably have a little sizzle reel, but I know the name was controversial. They weren't a fan of the name back from the team that did have it, so we're just gonna change it to the T. So we are planning on keeping the logo and bringing the uniforms back and changing the field because I think them are some of the toughest uniforms.
In the history of the game, right there.
Yeah, personally.
Yeah,
So, but
I agree. Yeah, I mean, even the making a Houston or an Oilers Tennessee team would be kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie. I just wonder how long it's gonna take me to do it. How long did it take you to? Do you think it's gonna take you like just hours wise to build everything related to your team that you need?
um, maybe a few, but that's like as long as I can get the sizing and stuff right. Because I already essentially have the template of what the uniform is supposed to look like, so I'm kind of just got to mirror that, and then I think the longest part might be like the stadium chants and all that stuff.
Yeah, because you can like switch it to basically like rivalry games, and if this happens, then
Yeah.
that, and da da da
So
da.
I'm gonna change it. It's gonna probably sound a little akin to FSU stuff, just to keep the theme.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as everything else, it shouldn't take too long. Just some photo editing. I kind of got the rest of in my head, and I was playing with the team builder before. So
Yeah, it sounds really cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of excited to see it. We're definitely gonna have to crawl up your
it'll be on YouTube. Don't even worry.
yeah, we're gonna have to be in there with the microscope, but it does sound really cool.
Listen, open inspections. Ain't nobody worried.
All right, so I guess from there we can start talking about team ratings in the league. What do y'all like about the team ratings that dropped? Let's see if I can pull that up. Over here on 27. So we got, I mean, I guess first order of business is number one, Jeremiah Smith, 99 overall. He looks like a problem. I mean, they don't have all his stuff right here. We can click on him and kind of see more, but this dude looks unreal. I mean, look at those receiving stats, dude. 97 catching, 99 spec, 97 catching traffic, 97 all route running. Man,
Does he have takeoff? That's all I care about.
he should. 96, he should have some type of takeoff.
Because he's like the last couple years just breaks whatever mold he is. Like he might be an elusive route runner or a physical route runner, but he probably still get takeoff. So that's the problem.
Yeah, they had him at speedster before.
That's a heck of a speedster, ain't it?
Yeah, nah, for sure. You know what's interesting now that I'm over here is Deuce Robinson. They get him right this year. Yes, they did. 91 speed. I'm sure he's contested specialist. 6'6". He won't be leaving Florida State because I think he's a senior. but he's a problem now that he's 91 speed. I know last year they did him dirty where he was like 87 speed or something. He's a problem now.
You know who plays too? Hoop's Florida State, right?
Yep,
I
he
think
is.
he is.
Hoop will definitely use that to his advantage for sure.
Oh, listen, just speaking on Florida in general, love the trio that's down there.
At Florida State?
Just all the Florida teams.
Oh, yeah.
Hoop being at Florida State, Sue being at Florida, and then Mace being at Miami. Like, what a trio.
That is definitely going to be interesting.
Hoop is like probably slept on, one of the better recruiters in the league. I feel like he always has his teams kind of like very right.
Yeah, 100%.
Recruiting.
I'm curious to see it because I think he is, but at the same time, he kind of had a cheat code by knowing USC was really tough in recruiting.
Well, he had North Carolina.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So their biggest their ops, you're saying?
Yeah, they're tier 5 and they got tier 5 in North Carolina and tier 5 in Tidewater.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, but again, he's still in Florida, so I'm excited to see it. Like I said, I like the trio down there. I'm excited to see how that goes on.
He's definitely gonna have to recruit because his base team is not that good. I mean, he's got some guys, looks like, but nothing.
What they get in NIL? Florida State, they got done right?
Probably not. Let's see what their NIL was looking like. Florida State, it's deep down there.
Not bad. 7,900.
Florida State is? Did I miss them? Oh yeah, they are. Yeah.
Not bad.
Pretty good.
3.5 stars, not the best, but yeah.
They got a little bag to spend, so I can't be upset.
Shoot, they got more than Texas A&M, which is insane. But
man, can we talk about the travesty that happened there?
Yeah, they did us super dirty. I don't know. I mean, it's okay. We're gonna build up. We're gonna win our rivalry game. We have to win it now. We got to beat Bug. We got to get those dynasty points right there because 78 is not gonna cut it, buddy. Thank God we also have the MVP Plus bundle, so we will have the NIL boost. So we will need it certainly. So
speaking of the MVP bundle, just in case you are not hip, Deluxe Edition does not get the game 7 days early. It is just the MVP bundle. Deluxe will get the game 3 days early. MVP bundle gets the game 7 days early. Just in case you were not hip the game.
Can we talk about Missouri having 2 players above 95 overall, and they complement each other, one on the line and Ahmad Hardy?
Are you talking about how deep Missouri fell, or?
Well, they did fall. People weren't hip, but I mean their rosters, got to be.
What's that break tackle?
On Ahmad Hardy.
Yeah.
97. Jeez, this guy's a problem. 96 change of direction, 97 ball carrier vision. This dude.
Oh, what do they have him as? Oh my goodness.
Does it say his archetype?
He got to get shifty.
He's gonna be elusive bruiser out. I mean, if he's east west, I mean, elusive bruiser would be worse, but
shifty and downhill will be crazy.
He has to get it with that break tackle. I mean, he's got 88 trucking, so he's got to be elusive bruiser. He's got to be. Or he's just going to be the most cracked east-west playmaker of all time. And it's only 91 speed, so I'm going to assume elusive bruiser there. But, man, that guy's a freaking monster. How's the rest of their line look? And they have a backup running back who looks all right. They got a center. The line's honestly not that good. It's all right, serviceable. Austin Simmons, this is an interesting guy. That's a big key for them. 85 speed, left-handed. He was very good in the last game. He doesn't look good in this game to start with. His accuracy is kind of low, 6'4" QB with speed though, not bad. Could be worse. I guess we can go through some of these top of the top teams. Let's start with none other than Oregon.
What team?
This team is crazy, man. I mean, I mean, not gonna lie, if Dalton doesn't win Natty year one, it's disappointment, right? I mean,
That's tough to say, man. That's tough to say. The game, fresh game. Nobody's really solidified anything.
oh, I'm just saying. I mean, if you got a team this good, and he's a pretty good user, I mean, it's got to be that or bust year one. Because his roster is dominant. I mean, it's like Oregon is one, and then there's like a drop off to two. Two might be Ohio State still, but like it's like one, and then there's a big step there, and then maybe like Ohio State, Miami, and maybe like Indiana or whatever. But
96 speed receiver, 91 speed. 290 plus defensive tackles is crazy.
well, those two, and then you also got 290 plus edges. You got four. You got a whole D line is above 90, and then receivers you go with 88, 88, and Jamari Johnson at tight end. I mean, Jamari Johnson might be a problem.
I think he's like he's second or third fastest behind that dude at LSU.
Yeah, Trey Dez is definitely faster, but I mean, just in the scheme of the offense, this guy is going to be ridiculous. I mean, man, like, what else do you need here? You know, what I mean, you got the best safety in the game, one of the best corners. You have look at the receivers, man. Like Evan Stewart is the third best receiver on this team. I actually am not familiar with Iverson Hooks, but you got 94, 90. You got that's ridiculous, man. Like your receiving core right here to go with that D line. I mean, you're good at every position that you need to be. I don't know if they have a weak spot. I mean, I guess yeah, running back. But I mean, who cares? I mean, for me personally, I'm not running nothing. There is a pretty steep drop off. Dylan Marlowe is only at 82. Be interested to see what his dev trade is because he's only going to have 1 year of eligibility, right? I guess you could redshirt him.
Last year was his freshman year, wasn't it?
No, I think it was his sophomore, I believe, last year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think he should be a junior coming up, I believe.
He does have 95 throw power. I mean, he's pretty easy to upgrade, looks like. I mean, he should be very good when the time comes.
But I guess Golden plays, though. Like I'm curious. The running backs, like you said, are the weakness, and he likes to run a lot. So we'll see. See how that works out.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if they got anybody down here who's. Dyer Hill is a good player. Or he was in the last game, I should say. Yeah, but
a 99 speed receiver? Can we just not scroll past that?
Where was that? I missed that one.
Yeah, who's
He
that?
was 81 overall.
Gatlin Blair, you're talking about freshman.
Gatlin Bear.
My goodness.
Gatlin Blair, jeez.
Okay. Yeah, this guy looks crazy. What year is this guy? Freshman. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, got him in the game. So I guess there's that. Definitely redshirt that guy and be prepared for him to be dominant. 96 jumping, by the way, to go with that is crazy. Crazy. Get him some route running and catching. He's an easy 90 next year, easily.
Does he have 71 man coverage? Just looking at that, it's odd.
Yeah, this is a guy. This is a dude for sure.
89 kick return? Oh yeah. Definitely gotta get some burn, right?
Yeah, I mean, you go with the loosen. I mean, first of all, you go receiving. Probably get him up to like high 80s in all these categories right here, I would say, and then you get him some loosen. Just get that change of direction up. We're off to the races. Let's see if we can. Let me see another.
It's a lot of pressure, man.
That's
a lot of pressure.
Moving to the next best team probably is got Ohio State out here. Looking pretty good. Definitely not Oregon, but I like they got those two guards up there who are pretty good.
Yeah,
that's gonna be nice. And then Kenyatta Jackson will be a problem, a certified problem. 82 speed, 89 strength. Hold on.
Can they beat Michigan though?
If they don't beat Michigan, it's gonna be a long off season for your boy Ryan Day. I think he's still good, honestly, because of the natty. But Kenyatta Jackson, 6'6".
Oh, you mean in real life? See.
Oh, you meant in the game.
Yeah.
In the
Need them
game.
dynasty points.
That's true. That's gonna be a big one. Frost, how do you feel about this? Looking at this roster, I mean, we'll get to Michigan. Let's check out Michigan next, actually. But
They're good, man. Definitely good.
have you been able to check out your roster yet?
Haven't even know what would you say?
Have you been able to check out your roster yet?
Yeah, we got some stuff. Underwood is kind of what I expected. You know, pretty good. I think compared to Ohio State, we can't really rock, but we got a couple pieces over there.
This dude saying looks crazy. Relatively fast. I'm sure he'll be a pocket passer. He can throw that rock. Jeez. Let's see what they did with my man's Bo Jackson. 90 overall out the pack. Wow. True sophomore. Another
90 break tackle.
They didn't put Chris Henry in the game, I guess. Not yet, at least.
Yeah, that's what someone was saying. He didn't opt in. Did you see the thing in the chat that whoever the George user isn't going to get Gunnar Stockton day one?
Oh, no, I didn't. That's crazy, though.
That's
tough sledding for Dane.
Yeah, that's rough right there. Ohio State's definitely nice. Trying to see maybe they got anybody. Devin Sanchez at 87, my guy. Got him right. Is this supposed to be? No. I was about to say, is this supposed to be, what's his name? Because maybe they have a placeholder in there for Chris Henry Jr.
They had a nasty, I think, linebacker, I want to say.
Freshman
linebacker that was, like a lurker linebacker, I think.
I'm not sure. Their defense does look good, though, by the way. With they got the Alabama transfers in here, Earl Little. I'm surprised he's only at 84, but he should be solid. Actually, I guess he's a backup safety in this game, which is crazy. But all the better. You can probably put Earl Little, I'm assuming, at one of these guys you're going to be able to put at sub linebacker for sure. Yeah, he's hitting. He's hitting. So you probably can throw him in there at sub. Let's see who else is down here. Tavian St. Clair, got him at 82 to start the game. That's another good one. Did he redshirt last year? What's he doing? No, he's a sophomore, so he's redshirtable. 88 speed with. So you got the Saiyan replacement already built in the game for sure. If you can keep him, he'll probably be another huge guy. If you can't keep him in the portal, he'll be a huge get, I'm sure. Let's see, we're getting down into freshman territory. Definitely no CHJ. Well, that's rough. Their receiving core is not that good, honestly. I mean, besides Jeremiah Smith, I mean, they're nothing special. Who do y'all think is the next best team in the game? Where should we go next? Oh, let's go to Michigan. I
Texas,
forgot.
We go to Michigan first.
Underwood.
Texas got the running backs.
What we got over here at Michigan? He's a transfer. Henry Daly. Where'd he come from? I forgot. He was somewhere else last year.
Might have.
I feel like he was at like Wisconsin or something last year or something like that. Oh, they got Smith Snowden. He was like from Utah, I want to say, which makes sense because they got the Utah coach over there.
He'll be starting for us for sure.
Let's see, Bryce Underwood. What archetype do you think they give him, Bryce? No way they do him dirty with a pure runner. He's got to be back. I was about to say they might do him dirty.
He's a backfield creator.
Okay.
Really? With 97 throw power?
97, bro. This dude's actually going to be crazy. They have his caps remotely good. I mean, he's going to be OD. You don't got to spend no money on throw power. He already has 87 juke, 87 speed, 91 excel, 81 break. Really, you can kind of, 1 year get his accuracy up. He's going to be a problem, as he should be. I mean, former #1 overall recruit.
Yeah.
What else we got over here? Anything in particular that you're looking forward to?
I was hoping our line would be. It's actually not bad though. I'm complaining over it, not much, but
Looks like you got 2 left
a couple
tackles. You probably can
87s,
move one in.
yeah, a couple 87s, a couple mid 80s. I don't really see the youth like that though. Actually, there's a freshman, Malachi Lee, depending on what his depth rate is, might end up all right. But
Oh, yeah, I see him right here, 79.
goals for sure. We want to run that thing. Make no mistake about it.
Listen,
Run that thing in Michigan.
You got the right team and the right pipelines.
Yeah.
This receiver from Texas is also not bad. Not a bad addition.
Which one is that?
Jamie French Jr. I think he was a true freshman in Texas last year.
He looks okay. Okay.
From the crib too.
Yeah. No type of route running or catching, though. He's going to be dropping everything, but at least he's young.
Yeah.
What other teams should we go over here? Texas, y'all were talking about?
They got
Good.
the running back from Arizona State.
Who's that? I'm not familiar.
I think Raleek Brown. I think.
Oh, he's over there? Yeah, he
Yeah.
is. He's right here. 95 speed. Sheesh. And Hollywood. Sheesh. Yeah, man, that's crazy. I don't know.
And Cam Coleman. They got Cam Coleman too, right?
Yep, Cam Coleman
Yep.
up here. Let's see, he probably looked crazy. Not to mention Cam Simmons, obviously. Or, that's his name? Colin Simmons. Colin Simmons.
Collinson, yeah.
His stats don't look that crazy, but his overall is OD, so, I mean, it's got to be. I mean, the 97 agility, 94 change is going to be hard for people to keep up with, and it looks like once he catches the ball, he's a problem as well. 6'3",
Ooh.
98,
Sidestep might be a thing.
98
91.
jumping is crazy, bro. Jeez. 98 jump, 97 excel, and yeah, after he catches the ball, he's serious.
Him and Wingo they got a room over there. These are dogs. Ryan Wingo's like 97 speed, I think.
Yeah, he is. I just saw him. They got a lot of speed on this team. 97 for Wingo. What year is Wingo getting ready to be? Is he a senior? Junior. So he'll be coming back.
Yeah.
Kind of want their route run to be higher, but especially year one, the corners aren't going to be that good. So 97 jumping is, again, for him. I mean, high balls for a day, especially because Arch is going to have that accuracy. Yeah, this team's loaded. Simmons up there, 90 speed off the edge is ridiculous. Biles will be very good. Got Arch.
Hollywood Smothers back up a little nice second RB.
Yeah,
He was nice last year. Last year's game, he was tough.
very good. Yeah, this team's gonna be good. I'm trying to think who's their third receiver. Emmett Mosley, the fifth. He's he might have been there actually. Yeah, they did this team right for sure. They got Terry on the edge this year. He was a monster D tackle in last year's game. Niblet, 94 speed. They got any young guys who they seem like they just blessed up. We got a 94 speed receiver down here. Freshman. 94, 97 excel. She's already gold takeoff, I believe. Depending on the archetype. What else we got here? Anything good as we scroll down? Nothing that really jumps out, but the top of that team is very good. Anybody else y'all want to see? Let's check out Ole Miss. They should be interesting.
Crazy
Kawan
trio.
Lacey.
Yeah.
96 break tackle for Kawan Lacey. Yikes. Yeah, I mean, he might be, he's going to be different, but he's up there with the other guy. Forget his name now. Ahmad Hardy.
Hardy.
Trinidad.
90 speed. Ooh, J-Roth got to be on that recruiting immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to be out of there, and who knows if they'll be any good, especially if he ends up losing to Zev, who's Mississippi State. I don't know, though. J-Roth's team's going to be so much better than Zev's year one, but be interesting. Only 89 throw power for Trinidad James. At least they didn't give him everything.
Well, he's a senior this year, so he can't even. He's going to lose him regardless.
Yeah, I'm just saying that his throwing power is buns.
What did they put it at?
89.
Oh, that's pretty weak, actually. Dang.
Yeah. Some nice D tackles up there. You should be blitzing Perkins like every down. That guy's, I'm sure he's crazy. 91 speed, 95 excel, 99 awareness, 94 agility. Yeah, he's a monster. 98 finesse move. Yeah.
Oh, you should put him on the line.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta put him at edge or blitz him every down. I mean, he is getting to that quarterback.
98 finesse move. What's his block shooting? 76. That's serviceable.
Yeah, he's a problem. 93 hit power as well with the zone coverage and 80 man coverage. Man, this dude is an animal. Oh my goodness. He's probably better than Colin Simmons, honestly. Definitely more dynamic. Wow, they have 3D tackles above 88. Do any of them have speed? No, it's hard to play all three of them at the same time, though.
You could rock him if he's doing a 3-3-5.
Yeah,
like a traditional 3-3-5. But I don't.
That's how you would have to do it. But then, actually, that's definitely what I would do. You know what the best formation I'm excited about on defense is that 3-3-5 penny, which would be perfect for this because you can have those three in the middle. You have Perkins lined up on the edge every play at will. And you can bring pressure from either side.
The playbooks, the defensive playbooks.
Yeah, that was the one. I was super. I only ran a couple games, but every game I did run in the beta, I used that 3-3-5 penny. And that's what I'm recruiting for sure. I mean, that thing is something serious. And then obviously you have the other 3-3-5s in that book that you can drop into as well. But that penny, man, that's gonna be one of them ones. Luke Haas looking good. Yeah. Troy, what team you got? Notre Dame, right?
Dame? Yeah.
See what's going on over there.
Oh, with CJ Carr.
That's the bright spot. CJ Carr and Leonard Moore, I think.
Leonard Moore's easily the best corner in the game, but maybe like best player in the game, possibly. Behind Jeremiah, maybe two.
Yeah.
We got to see how man coverage works.
Throw power got him right. Accuracy's all there. He's got to stay for another year after this, right?
Oh, we gonna spend the bag to make it stay regardless. So.
Yeah, I'm just saying he can't go to the draft. He might go to the draft on you.
Nah, he definitely could. He's a 92 already. I mean,
if he's a redshirt sophomore, yeah, he probably in the first year, the overall to go to the draft is way lower than it's going to be like later down the line. So, I mean, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the game. It's just a matter if he can leave or not. It's a question.
He definitely can.
I just got to make sure if he does, I need him first. I need both of them first round for talent dev. So
Christian Gray is talent developer is dope, but this year, with the way they did the points and how it's going to be, you got to get to the fourth level. Is they balanced it well. Last year it was just so OP. I mean, they finally did something good about that. I feel like.
But little stacked talent dev and that visionary joint.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Visionary's gonna be tight too.
Might be tough.
Your secondary is crazy over here. I mean, Moore, Johnson, Schuler.
Listen, I seen the light. I told y'all,
Gray.
mid blitz is coming.
Yeah, that thing is, especially if man coverage is how it's been. They did say they made that big adjustment on the pressing though, so if that's the case, that'll be tough to run man like that because you will get beat running press man. Seems like, but we'll see if that actually works out. Keelan Keeley.
Any new archetypes of the game? Like anything?
They didn't mention it at all, so I'm assuming not. I didn't see any in the beta.
If the game does play different, though, different archetypes might be more viable, though.
Well, I think pure runner is going to be really good in this one. Because they have athletes now playing pure runner, so I feel like they're going to try to make that position like dominant. Yeah, they look solid. Do you have any freshmen on here? I know you already been through here, Terrell. Any freshmen you got your eyes on?
I didn't deep dive for freshmen.
I'll tell you this one, Quincy Porter right here. I guess he's a sophomore now. Man, he's supposed to be at Ohio State. This dude is a baller. He left because of CHJ, who's not even in the game, but you see, he didn't even barely play last year, and they got him as an 81 as a true sophomore.
6'4". I rock with it.
Yeah. You'll
Yeah,
take
he
it.
can run block. Oh yeah. He gets some burn.
I think he's gonna have to play for you early on at Notre Dame. That's why him and Mylan Graham are both from Ohio State. Mylan Graham is supposed to be our second best receiver this year at Ohio State, but both of them left because I guess CHJ is supposed to be that good.
Okay, 94 speed halfback. That's what I seen.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
Yeah, you'll definitely be all right. Let me see. Because you don't have Faison. You got a receiver. That's wide receiver 1. You got this slow running back who I guess you're not going to play, huh? Aeneas Williams.
Abilities definitely depend on his abilities.
Greathouse would be good.
Initial scan, he'd probably be the second.
Yeah, you're gonna have some good receivers too, big ones. Pause, but I mean, Jaden Greathouse is gonna be. He's another 6'4" guy. Oh no, he's only 6'1". I'm tripping. I'm definitely tripping.
He can run block too. I like him.
He does do that.
Listen, physical. Play a physical brand of football. That's all that matters.
Let's see now that everyone's out at Texas A&M. I haven't really looked. See if we can see what's going on over there. Let's go to. Do we have anyone? I think we got Cavers like a 91. Wherever he's at.
Marcel might be crazy. Should be, right?
My thing that's good is that Marcel is going to be there for 2 years, which is the main thing.
Really?
Yeah, he's only a junior and he's not rated that high. I think he's like an 88, so we're going to make sure he comes back.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if anybody paid attention in the deep dives or maybe it was a video. They said you can't hoard upgrade points like that anymore.
Yeah, they took that out.
Even if you keep them, I think they still force you to spend them, or will auto upgrade at the end of the season when transitioning to the next season. So
yep, good. We don't got to monitor that anymore.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was actually really happy with my team here. First of all, we have a good secondary this year out the gate. And I'm pretty sure they're pretty young. We have some young corners who are very good also. Let me see if I can. I think if I click cornerbacks, it'll go to all the best corners in the game. But first I guess let me start with my guy Craver. I think is he a senior? No, he's a junior, but he might leave in the. He's a 91. Hopefully we can get him to stay, but you can see he's a problem, especially after he gets that football. 94 speed, 97 excel, 96 agility, and 95 change with the spin and juke move. He's a problem for sure. Looks like he's going to be an elusive route runner, which we don't like, but if he's going to come back for a year, we'll take it. And he's only 5'9", but he'll get up out of there on you. And then this is what Marcel Reed's looking like. That throw under pressure is nasty work, and the deep accuracy. But definitely got some stuff we can work with. Definitely gonna be a fun guy to play with.
Extender, 85 break tackle.
Yeah, he should definitely have some extenders, break sacks at 90. You know what I mean? His change of directions at 91. So he's gonna be getting up out of there. I wonder what his like strength and stuff like that is gonna be. Strength is low, and so he still can't really get hit. But he should be a fun player, and as a junior, so he'll be coming back, which is big time.
Oh, before we go, can we check Oklahoma State?
Yes. Just give me one more second.
Here they go. Yeah, here they go.
Right
Still
here.
will train. Here it comes.
Wow, is that how you feel about that?
Low key. Low key
They
it
just
is.
they just got rid of their coach, and I know he brought in a lot of talent with them. So I was just
Right. I hear you.
Yeah, I'm really
The
basically
Ill
I'm happy
Will
with
fan
this
club,
thing.
man. Strikes again. No, I'm just playing.
Will
this
can
is
hoop though. He
crazy.
hasn't actually said a word in the chat, so hopefully when the game drops, he shows up because I'm excited to see what he can do this year, man. Let me see if that one wide receiver is here who looked nasty, who was young. Was it this dude? Yeah, this freshman wide receiver is coming in as an 81. I don't think this is him though. The other guy had like more speed. I'm pretty sure. Who was the dude? Who was the dude? Where you at? Was it this? No, 87 speed. Wasn't you either.
Roz, while he's thinking, how do you feel about the big change, the breaking news that Zevi dropped on us, making the switch from Kentucky to Mississippi State?
Yeah, I guess he looked at the ratings and stuff and had that change of heart. I also wonder how much of that J. Roth matchup was thought about before he did it. I guess we'll never know, but
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
Interesting to me. Kind
I don't know. I feel like that was a big factor right there. Is he'll be there and he'll have to deal with J. Roth and Mumbo. I feel like he feels like he's got the upper hand there. Um,
Mississippi State also LSU rival, so
Yep. Yeah, I think that's probably more calculated than we might say. I don't
LSU
know.
and Alabama, LSU, and Ole Miss. So
dang, he could actually mess around and I mean he'll
mess some
have the
stuff up
way
down
worse
there.
he'll have the way worse team though. So I mean it'll kind of be on those users to handle business when they get the chance.
Oh, for sure. But for how long you think you could keep Zevi down, though?
Well, if you keep him down the first couple years, it'll always be tough. But I'm with you. I'm taking Zev in all of those matchups. So I'm not betting against Zev, but definitely got an uphill battle with the roster. Well, I guess we can look at this was the freshman I was looking at, by the way, he's coming in with 95, 96 speed, 95 excel as a true freshman with some decent height on him. He looks like he might be all right. But let's see with that Mississippi State roster. Who's a good player at Mississippi State? Does anybody know? I think I can go to the teams all the way at the bottom. No, yeah. Mississippi State. What's he looking at? What does he see here? 91 overall corner to start is not bad. That'll hold it down. Oh, Fluff is still there. He was a really good player in last year's game. He's a little slow, but he's a nice power back. And Zev likes to run that rock, so he's got that. Has a decent secondary. 3 guys above 84. Who's this quarterback he's got going on? This quarterback looks like he can't throw to save his life, but he can definitely run around.
Yeah, let's tier 5 in Mississippi for recruiting. Tier 3 in Louisiana, so he could definitely.
And this guy is young. He's only a sophomore, so 3 years to dev. He'll have that throw power up, or that throwing stats in general up, second year for sure. Don't really need to do that much on the speed side as much maybe. So It's going to be interesting too this year because they said that it's going to be way more expensive to upgrade speed and stuff like that. So going to have to really lock in on the recruiting trail on that. I mean, I would lock in on that. Like, all right, who's fast, who's strong, who's da 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 da, because you can use the points on a lot of that skill stuff. This team is definitely buns, but got some pieces. I mean, running back is Fluff a senior this year? He's a junior. So Fluff is coming, but he's going to have Fluff for 2 years. Man, that's actually nice. Him for 2 years. This guy, might leave. Maybe not, though. He's only 91, and he's 6'4" at corner. Jeez. Redshirt junior. He might come back, too. I see what he's looking at. Young team. Isaac Smith, I believe, is a senior. Yeah. So we'll lose him. Who's this guy? 94 speed, wide receiver, senior as well. He's got some pieces though. Quarterback, running back, coming back. That corner is nasty. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. Let's see. Maybe someone in chat has something to say in particular on a team they want to see. No one's mentioned anything. So y'all got anyone else y'all want to look at in particular?
Not really. Not right now myself.
Okay. We had a couple more things on the podcast list, but honestly, I feel like kind of there's nothing in the mailbag this thing. I was gonna do bot class, but maybe we can save that.
Might just need to be a video by itself, realistically.
Yeah, that might be a better way to do it. Or maybe dudes can just, kind of learn as they go. So, yeah, maybe that's all we got for today. Unless y'all got something else.
Froz, you excited about anything in 27? Any features in specific or rivalries or anything?
Definitely the pre-game adjustments or the whatever you want to call it, adjustments. I think it'll be a big change. This time I was pretty slow on the sticks to get all my adjustments in. I felt like I got caught out a lot. I just the mid adjustment just getting fried. So hopefully that'll be limited a lot. I think play better defense overall. Anyone who puts work in the league should have better defense. I don't know how you could have worse defense, but who knows? Who knows?
I think it's possible, and I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen if it really depends on first patch. If first patch they roll back zones, I think it'll be okay. If they don't, I'm big on get some run defense now, because that's how it works. When it's hard to pass the ball, dudes start toting, and then people start complaining that the run is overpowered. It's just like,
I'm throwing that thing regardless. We're gonna figure that out. I'm not moving to the run.
Oh, listen, that's how I feel.
What I do feel like is that I hope they don't roll back the zones at all. I hope they let them be how they are, make it a little bit tougher for people. And I think it will be a run heavy game. But if you learn how to play run defense and now people have to pass, you put them in pass situations, they're going to be cooked if they don't figure out how to get better at passing without doing, all the waiting in the pocket forever and playmaker and no one follows the playmaker and waiting for routes they need to leave that. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you can be good at running, great. And I think that will be meta because, it's going to be a big adjustment passing wise. You're not going to be able to do a lot of the glitchy little things you've been able to do to skate by in recent games. So it's going to be about running. And if you can't stop the run, hey, that's on you, But if you can stop the run, now it goes back to the other way where now it's on the user who can't actually read the field, So
gotta find some good runs against 335 Penny.
Oh yeah. Well, honestly, 335 Penny, you probably depending on how well you recruit for it. If you recruit for it like we were talking about before with the D tackles, and you get the people who are, with the gap specialists and the pure power guys, you
Yeah.
do it the right way, you can hold up against the run. But if you don't have that run 3-5, you probably get torched against the run. You're gonna have to move down to nickel or what. I mean, I rarely run. I probably will never run 3-4. I mean, unless I just absolutely have to. But you can usually figure out how to, or at least for me, you can figure out how to stop the run out of nickel. But with 3-5, I feel like you actually got to have the personnel.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I'm excited. I saw a lot of pancakes in that beta.
yeah,
So
yeah, I agree. They definitely did a lot. Another thing, major thing they upgraded I'm excited about too is the run blocking logic because like we're watching this video right now. Matter of fact, let me see. It's gonna show this play. Um, I think. No, maybe it's this one. Yeah, watch this play right here. Look at how, and they do this. They do this on every buck sweep that you run. Um, it's not this
where the
one.
guards kind of just don't block anybody.
Yeah, the guards pull out there. It's not this one. It's all right. So it's about to be the next play. I basically run the same thing. Look at these guards. They come out here, right? They're on two, and they just leave this corner. They don't care about him at all. I mean, they ended up finally picking up on that play, but a lot of times they'll run right past him. Like how
Yeah.
this first guard is gonna just like he basically goes and blocks nobody. That first one, 69. Look, that corner's
Should
out
have picked
there.
somebody up. Yeah.
69 goes and blocks nobody. I mean, he ends up getting that guy who doesn't matter basically, but he could have picked up that first corner. He could have picked up that first corner, and then this 73 could have got the guy who's coming through the middle. That's a touchdown.
I need him to block somebody.
like what are we doing? And they do that on every single sweep out there. It's just like, and I know it already. You know what I'm saying? But there's so many times where it's just like we have a blocker and an unblocked man, and if you would have blocked him, would have got a touchdown. Like or significant yards, but instead it's like I gotta try to break a tackle or juke someone out or whatever. It ends up being a 5-yard gain. So I'm glad they've fixed some of that, and they've also done on the defensive side too with the gap integrity. I mean, you can have guys going where they're supposed to go, and if you can kind of be solid, you should be able to stop the run somewhat. But a lot of guys aren't solid and start blitzing random dudes, or so that'll mess up those things pretty quick. But yeah, I'm really excited, man. We're under a week now until the MVP drops.
Yep. Next was the second Thursday. Thursday 2 Eastern.
Wow, so next pod will be on the new game. That's crazy. Doesn't feel real.
Listen, at this point, I'm scouring internet just trying to get in all the information.
Oh, me too. I'm about to be locked in these next few weeks. I probably won't go outside, so. The interesting thing is gonna be trying to figure out all the different match principles they added because match, if you can figure that out with the way the zones are, I mean, match might be insane this year.
Yes.
Thanks.
All those
Get out that cover 3 for us.
It's never cover 3.
Get out that cover 3. We know what it is. This cover 3 would have stop. I'll do that. We're not gonna sell out. I'm sorry.
Appreciate that.
Just give you a hard time. But listen, if 3-3-5 stack, not 3-3 stack, if 3-3-5 stack has a cover 4, oh buddy, y'all are in trouble.
It should. They had one last year. Oh no, 3-3.
3-3-5. 3-3 does.
Yeah,
3-3-5 stack does not.
You're right.
It's all cover 3 based.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, all 3-5s next year should be really good. I mean, now that they're gonna be looking for work. I mean, even the 3-3-5 like high, like cover 3 and all that it should be way better. So
Got him.
excited.
He didn't throw it.
They're talking about the bomb. He definitely was off. He definitely didn't cover that. But I messed around the pocket too much. Like if I could have just stepped up to the left, which I had, but look, I'm drifting to the right like a dummy. I feel like that was gonna be a bad ball. Like
That was an easy one too.
yeah, that was a touchdown.
Clean,
That was a
deep
touchdown.
middle, just let him cross his face in.
Yeah, that was a touchdown for sure. I just didn't work the pocket the way I should have. That'll be another thing that's good about next year's game. You're gonna have to work the pocket a lot, which will be nice. This quarterback I have, we were playing like real Dynasty, is ridiculous.
You got real disrespectful towards the end.
I was. You were watching this game.
Yeah,
I was
you
doing
got real
stuff like this, like
disrespectful
this
towards,
play
yeah,
right
like
now.
this, like unnecessary. Just like got him. And then I think you did that again like 2 minutes later for a touchdown.
Yeah, well,
But
I think it was like a read option, but this quarterback is just ridiculous. I mean, he's something serious. Let me see if we can get through this. I think Maul gets a touchdown here, I believe, or maybe no, he throws a pick right here. And then this quarterback is
before
just
we get out of here though, you got some beef, and I don't know why.
with who?
RSA, Maul, you got some vocal beefs out there. What's going on with that, Bag?
RSA just always talks a bunch of nothing because he's terrible.
Oh, is this it? Yeah, just gone.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's crazy, but he's just not good at the game when he talks a lot. So I let him know that he's bad. But
Okay.
so that's all that is. Then he acted like he was gonna. He thought he was gonna beat me in the grind. He like he was about to quit the league. Basically, stayed in just to play me in the grind because he thought he could beat me in there because he was terrible in the league. Even though he talked a bunch of trash, he's like J Roth, but he's not as good as J Roth.
Wow. Okay.
But we played in the grind. I beat him by like 40, and then he quit, and then he didn't come back. But then he's like, I need to spot next year's game, so he's here. We'll see if he does anything. There's a lot of dudes in the chat who are all about wait till 27. So we're 27's here in a week. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what
Love
y'all
the
talking about.
consistency. Love it.
Maul was high key frying me this game. Honestly, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I was telling somebody
63-28. He was frying you.
he kind of
was.
He kind of was. He had like 500 passing yards.
I mean, he had the ball the whole game because, like, it seems like you scored every time you got it, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, he couldn't play. He couldn't play any. No, defense. He wasn't doing nothing to me on offense. But when he was on offense, he was kind of frying.
He was cooking because you were like 5 for 6 for like 120 something yards.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have to do anything when I was on offense. I mean, I got like 2 kick returns this game, I think, and something else. But
you did. But your quarterback also had like 120 yards on the ground too. So it was.
Yeah, Maul just started forcing picks, but early in the game, especially, he was frying me. I'm not gonna lie. And then at the end, yeah, we're just out. This quarterback is just ridiculous. I mean, look at Brown. Almost
Unnecessary stuff here.
Almost gone. I mean, he's crazy.
J Roth, you gonna be in the bunch again next year? Since you think you got a top bunch in the league?
He said that?
At one point in time, yeah, he's like, I got a good bunch. It's just like it's average at best.
I mean, he runs just the super meta ones and out of the bunch. I mean, I'm not mad at it. One of the best bunches, though. Who do you think has the best bunch? Civil. I mean, yeah, Civil doesn't run that
Absolutely
much.
not.
Now, only reason I said that is because I know they were Civil and else he was talking about chat. That's all.
Sorry, I was about to go off on a tangent.
Nah, I have no clue. I don't watch anybody. I have no clue.
Like
league wise though, I don't know.
League wise is different, but like comp wise, and I said it in the chat. Civil was okay at best.
Yeah, I don't think Civil has the best bunch. I mean, he's teaching a lot of stuff, out of the bunch, but
he played comp because he was on the comp scene like when I was really trying to get in it. So, like his best years, he wasn't even running bunch. He ran a slot because that was the same year I was running it. So he's good at teaching the comp stuff because that's his circle. But as far as him being comp, that I wouldn't. He just average at best. And it's not disrespect. It's just that wasn't really his circuit at the time.
Would he win the league? You think?
He'd be up there for sure. I think.
Yeah, he's up there. So like, there's levels to it. Like again, his circle is comp dudes.
Yeah, I mean those dudes would come. Those dudes would come in this league. A lot of them, I think, and
do work.
They would probably play at a higher level than I do, and I'm usually winning a game or two in the playoffs. So I mean, you got to think they would be there for sure.
In a comp circle, that's a different question. But
Yeah,
for this, yeah,
he would for sure
would
do his
work.
he
He'd
would he
be in
would
the
he would do
top.
his thing for sure. I mean, especially if he's locked in. I mean, I think our league out of the dynasties that I've been in has very good competition level. Um, as far as top to bottom, and maybe even at the top. But when you start talking about the dudes who are playing like the Madden Championship Series and all this, and it would be interesting to see them when they can't run the same play over and over because a lot of them will just come out and run. Like they're whatever. This isn't like a base play in general, but let's just say they want to run trail every single down. Like that's what they do. You know what I mean? And like they'll make some hot routes off of it. So like
Yeah.
the rules might definitely change their play style and kind of bring them down closer to earth per se. But I think they would all do well. I mean, they know the game too well. They know too many route combinations in general to not be good like him. I mean, I think D Croft is better than him at the game. So like he
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah. So I mean, like for example, like I got if D Croft was in our league, I'm gonna say D Croft probably wins the Natty every year. No disrespect to anybody, but these dudes have been playing the game for so long. I mean, you know what I mean? Like it's not even they don't they know they know how to they know how to read your defense. They know how to make a route combo off of it. Like they're gonna be doing pretty well. I think. I was trying to get VA Dimes in here, especially into the grind. I'm still gonna be like, yo, pull up in the grind. I've been trying to get him in the ground for like 2 years, but no luck. But like he's another one. If he's in the grind, I'm probably taking him to win it. Not gonna lie. No hate to anybody in the league though. We do got some very good users, but
Oh, listen. Anybody want to talk comp football on Madden or CFB? Hit me up. I'm here for it. That was my lane at one point. So
go get in one of those tournaments, man. See how you do.
man, I ain't played in a tournament in like 2 years. That's again, you saw it firsthand last year. You're like, bro, why are you playing like that? Well, that's you run what's effective, and if they can't stop it, you run it until they can.
For sure.
That's kind of was my mindset.
Yeah, man. I
So
think that a lot of some of the league rules would definitely like narrow the gap, but still, I think regardless of rules, I think their knowledge of the game puts them over the top.
so
Yeah.
that's all I got, fellas. Though.
That's all I got. Yeah, that's all I got too. Good stuff.
Yeah. Catch y'all next week, man. I guess that's all we doing.
Next week, buddy.
27 will be out here. Wow, we dropped that pick during the game. It was terrible.
Just for the people that are interested, Bag, how are you? Are you gonna wait till official release, till everything is smoothed out to create the league?
Probably not. I'll probably create it. Well, the main league, because I know there's no team builder involved. I'll go day one. The grind. You said I have to like put them in the game when I make the league, right?
Yeah, they got to be available when you go to create it.
Yes, I don't really know how that works. So maybe the grind I won't make like day one, but the league will definitely be open day one. Dudes can get in there. I mean, there won't be like I don't think practice mode will be in there, but you can definitely start doing it. I mean, my main thing when the game first comes out is I'll be in Road to CFP. They made it now where you can change playbooks, so I'll be in there. I heard you have to like unlock playbooks as well. This play was crazy. I don't know if any of y'all saw that. But yeah, I'll be.
You also balled out with this condensed game. Like you did it well. Jones, perfect. Very easy to watch.
Yeah, thanks, bro. I mean, they're easy to make. Honestly, I mean, it takes me like 15 minutes a game, probably. Mostly just cutting things out and pretty easy. But yeah. So I'll be in Road to CFP. Testing out new playbook, or I already know probably what playbooks I'm going to use, but just unlocking the main playbooks and trying to hone in my game as much as I can. I mean, I feel like Road to CFP will be a viable game mode this year to where I'll be in it heavy. I'll probably, play easily 100 games over the course of the season. So I'm excited. That's probably one of the things I'm most excited for, honestly, is the things they made there. And I heard there's challenges. I mean, I know I got MVP, so I'm pretty sure that was a touchdown right there to A that I'm so grateful he missed because I'm over here switching and so I run this certain defense against empty, or I have like a favorite defense. I'm in it right here, and basically I get stuck on the D line, as you see. I'm basically supposed to get over here to this D end, who I have a linebacker in, and I'm taking the first route that crossed my face, and I get off of it, and you see now I'm trying to switch, and I switch to this back quarter who's supposed to end up taking that, and no one, that was a touchdown to A right there for sure. And the route I was supposed to cover, anyways, comes wide open because I couldn't switch to it. So now, yeah, we were fried both ways. Kind of got lucky there, but yeah, Road to CFP will be definitely my thing. I think a lot more people will play it now. So it'll be a whole lot more comp. So as opposed to last year or two where dudes will be like, oh, I'm in this level of Road to CFP, and I would just be like, no one plays that. This year, I think if you can get to the top of Road to CFP, you're probably pretty good. So excited for that. But
Sure.
but yeah, we can get out of here. Good pod, fellas.
Yes, sir.